US stock market has been extremely bullish. Will this bullish move continue in the US stock market? The stock market always needs some kind of triggers. What has been the triggers in the last week? US job creation roared higher in the month of September as payroll surged by 254,000. In fact, the Dow Jones estimated it to be 150,000. So it has outperformed and did better than the expectation. What has been the impact of this job creation? Impact has been very simple. Unemployment rate has fallen to 4.1%. What has been the market sentiments over the past week? How the emotions have driven the market? So fear and greed index against S&P 500 index is at 74. What does it mean? It is in the greed zone. Over the past 1 week ago, means prior week, it was in the greed zone. So the market sentiments remained greedy over the past week. So what are the possibility in the upcoming week? So in this video, we'll undertake the comprehensive technical analysis of S&P 500 index to determine the support and resistance area and also to do the prediction for its price target. Friends, do not forget to like this video, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell for updates. Let's begin. So before we start the technical analysis on the price chart of S&P 500, let me let you know a very important update regarding this channel. We have started a weekly live streaming session, Market Pulse, that too before the week starts. So on a weekend, this session becomes very, very important, which enables you to understand the price action on NASDAQ 100 and Russell 2000 index as well. At the same time, we have a question answer session during the live streaming session where you can ask for stock specific analysis during the live show. This is the price chart of S&P 500 index in the weekly time frame. In the last week, index finally closed at 5,751.07 and hence it was more or less flattish. It closed 0.22% higher. So bulls and bears in the last week had a very equal kind of war in the market. Now, what we have discussed earlier also on this channel, it was a rounding bottom pattern kind of breakout spanning for 2 years. And now the market structure is extremely bullish. See the size of impulse, corrective wave is much smaller. Again, an impulse, corrective wave is smaller. And whenever correction is taking place, market is respecting exponential moving average 21. Now, in recent time, it has given a breakout of this pattern, which is a rounding kind of pattern, which is a cup and handle kind of chart pattern, which is a continuation chart pattern. So the market is continue to maintain its bullish run. Now, if I superimpose some of the technical studies, this was the breakout of a rounding bottom pattern. If you project the target by using the Fibonacci expansion tool, the first target got achieved over here, which was 61.8% expansion level, and it made an all-time high of 5,767.37 in the prior week. And then sideways action was there in the last week, but there was no weakness. Hence, the next target of 100% expansion with respect to this rounding bottom chart pattern comes at 6,495, say 6,500. So ultimately, S&P 500 is targeting towards 6,500 based on the chart pattern that we have discussed. Now let us go to the daily price chart to understand the price action further. This is very clearly visible. This is a cup and handle pattern. This is a cup and this is a breakout of a handle. And now the price is respecting the neckline area. This is the neckline of cup and handle pattern. So 5,626 to 5,667, which is a neckline zone of this cup and handle chart pattern, is likely to act as a demand area in the upcoming week. Now, coming back to the further price action, EMA 21 will provide the dynamic support to S&P 500, which is also coinciding at the neckline area, which is a demand area for S&P 500. So if I calculate the target on the basis of this cup and handle pattern, what could be the potential target? Let me measure and project it. So the short-term next target could be to 6,011, which is a 61.8% expansion with respect to the cup and handle pattern. And then another target is 6,233. All these targets based on the chart pattern are the minimum expected objective. The best strategy in the market is to ride the trend and trail the stop loss. Can we draw trend line? Let me draw the trend line. This is the trend line which is very, very significant. Why this trend line is significant? Price has taken support here. Price has taken support here. So this trend line, although is an observational trend line, but is likely to provide dynamic support, which has a confluence of EMA 21 and also the confluence of this demand area based on price action. Let us check the momentum indicator. This is the RSI. What we can check in the RSI? That price has corrected because the got overextended earlier and it was facing resistance after it has attained the all-time high of 5,767, and then a minor correction took place here. And RSI has again bounced back above 60 level, which is a typical characteristics of the bull market. Here we can see stochastic. Stochastic, another momentum indicator corrected, and then finally it has given a bullish crossover. So overall momentum in the market is looking very good. So I am not discussing basically the resistance level. The reason is very simple. Because it is trading at an all-time high. So there is no resistance based on the price action. Whatever minor resistance exists at the all-time high level is 5,767. If I summarize this weekly market analysis, what are the possibilities? One, the trend is bullish. Uptrend remains intact. Even if the correction takes place, the correction is likely to be shallow and limited. The short-term next target for S&P 500 arrives at around 6,000, which could be a psychological barrier also. We have checked the momentum also. The momentum of the market is looking good. So what do you think about S&P 500? I shall be waiting for your comments in the comment section of this video. Don't forget to join me in the weekly live streaming session of Market Pulse. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to meet you very, very soon.